Peace everyone, Unmask here and welcome to day 23 of Inktober. I still can't believe we only have 8 days left. That's it, 8 days and Inktober is complete. Today's prompt is ancient and yesterday's prompt was ghost, so let me go ahead and start off by sharing the lovely work you guys submitted for yesterday's prompt. And also don't forget to submit for today's prompt also. Hey there, Spin Games, Charity, Lily, and Noelani. I still struggle to pronounce your name, Noelani. At least pronounce it efficiently. It trips me up every single time. Hey there, Chrissy. Chrissy, I saw that I saw the time for your live stream to start was so much sooner than what I expected, so I decided to just go ahead and start today's Inktober stream, so that we don't bump heads on our live streams as far as when ours are live. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to finish up today before Chrissy's live stream starts, and then I'll join you guys. Hopefully, I won't miss it this time. Over on her live stream after this, and then I'll just get to hang out and bother people in the chat. Anyways, today I am drawing two lovely family members. I am drawing Gina and Martha. So that's who I'm going to work on today, and I decided to put them together like best friends so that I can kind of squeeze a few more people in. Since we only have 8 days left, I could probably fit, I don't know, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish, maybe 8-ish people left. So really starting to run out of room here, but yeah, I'll try to squeeze in a couple extra people. I'm still getting photos submitted, so I'm, in the beginning, like the first week of Inktober, I thought I thought that I was going to run out of people to draw, but then people just continued to submit their photos throughout the month, and now I don't think I'm going to be able to get to everybody, but I'm doing my best. That's why I'm drawing two lovely people today, and I might revert back to just doing one tomorrow, because if I keep doing two, I think I might run out of room too soon. I'd probably fit someone over here and two people here. I'm going to put Gina and Martha right here in the middle, and then maybe like 3 people here, something like that. But yep, that's the plan. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. It's Wednesday, so we're making it through the week. So I hope you guys are having a good week so far. I'm having a good week. I'm having a great week, actually. Let's see. Oh, hey there, Janice. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Spence Game. And Anna, Amy, good to see you as well. Friends, been a while. What was I going to say? If you didn't hear the fantastic news yesterday, I'll say it again today. So I mentioned earlier in Inktober that I intend on doing a series of pastel tutorials, and I am happy to announce once again that Jackson's Art Supply has accepted my request to be the sponsor, and they're going to sponsor the first episode. So I'm going to put together the first episode in the next 3 or 4 weeks, and they're also going to give away one of the starter packs that I put together, which is going to be 14 of their handmade pastels, and then also the pan pastel blending knife. So that's what you'll win, and I'll give that away shortly after the first episode airs, which I'm hoping to be like early to mid November. That's kind of the time frame that I'm shooting for, and I've just been super excited. I've been emailing with the marketing manager this morning, also trying to work out a few extra details on the starter pack, because I'd like, ideally I'd like to have my name attached to this set of pastels that I chose. I don't know if they'll do that, but I'm gonna try. And I will be using the Jackson's pastels from now on for my pastel tutorials and all of that stuff. And I'm getting the full set. It should be here in a few days, hopefully. So the full set of the Jackson's pastels, and so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. But if you didn't hear that good news yesterday, there it is. I just told you. But I'm really, really excited about it. Oh, hey there, Gary. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. And Anna. Oh, hey there, Taylor. Yeah, I'm just beyond excited for this this opportunity, and I'm going to do my best. I want to make the pastel videos really, really high quality, and just make it fun to watch and enjoyable and all of that. Just I've been thinking about it pretty much all morning, and I got some reference photos for what I'm going to work on, and mainly season 1 is going to focus mostly, I think, on the skies and the mountains and maybe some grass. I'm going to keep it really, really simple for season 1, and then as each season progresses, I'll start doing a little bit more complicated landscapes. But season 1 is going to be like the introduction, and so that's where I'm at. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas for me, I would love to hear them. I don't remember if I got any suggestions yesterday, but I got plenty of congratulations, which I was fine with. I'm still hoping that you get sponsored by the brand of sharpener I use. I should call up Jakar. Yeah, I should see if I can get a hold of the company that makes those pencil sharpeners. What kind of pictures will I cover in the series? So yeah, I kind of explained mostly just different kinds of skies with some clouds, and just some basic land and mountains and trees. So something very simple to start off with, and then 10 episodes per season, I think, is what I'm gonna aim for. Martha has the most complicated hair that I've drawn so far for the chibis. She has these really spirally curls, which I just absolutely love. There we go. I think that looks pretty nice. I saw Jackson's pastels this night and they look fantastic. Yeah, they do have really high quality pastels. I would say they're comparable to the Unison pastels, which is pretty much the professional standard. I don't know if I asked this before, but how do you draw slash paint trees on mountains? That's a lot easier to show than it is to describe, but I would say trees on mountains. That's man, that just seems extra specific. Uh, trees have kind of a repetitive pattern to them that you can kind of apply repeatedly. And if you just find that pattern and replicate that in the correct color or the correct value, that's what's going to make the biggest difference. Is if you're working with color, the correct color and value is going to make the biggest difference as far as making your trees look good. But yeah, things like that are hard to explain on how to do without an obvious example taking place. But I mean, if you're working with pastels, I have several mountain slash tree landscapes tutorials that I've done that you can just search here on YouTube. And I'm trying to think of more just tree based. I don't know. I have several pastel projects that have trees in them, and I have like pine trees and like normal trees with branches that you can see. So I have a number of tutorials that kind of explain the process of that. And then of course I have my introduction to pastel course that has trees in it as well. I don't think I don't think my pastel course covers mountains. No, I don't think so. Mostly it's trees, grasses, and skies. Oh, hey there, Jules, Shiny, and Tessa. All right, Jules. Well, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. Alrighty, I think the sketch here is complete. So now it's just time to transfer this line art. And let's see here. Grab my pencil really quick. I think this might be the best, like, smushed together individuals. I tried to do it with Lily and Anna, and it's pretty close, but I think I did a little bit better job here, just making it feel a little bit more close. So I'm going to squeeze them in right here. Try not to chop too much off. Yeah, something like, I think that works right there. I'm gonna grab some tape. Is my house ready to be rented? It's really close. My sister is still working on it. Everything major is done. She's just finishing up some painting, and the floor. Actually, I'm glad you reminded me. She was supposed to send me pictures yesterday. She was going up to work on it yesterday, and I told her, send me pictures. I want to see it. And she said that she'd send me pictures, and she didn't send me pictures. Oh, I just realized I taped this down, but I forgot to color it in. It's not going to transfer really well unless I put graphite on the background. Yeah, Chrissy, I'm definitely a super duper expert on chibis now. You should see how quickly I sketch these out. I have a hard time sketching, doing the quick sketch when I'm on camera. I don't know. I feel like it's too much pressure. But my sketches I do in like 15 seconds. Otherwise, if they took more than 15 seconds, I would do them on camera. But I really only spend about 15 seconds doing the quick sketch, and they're very messy. And then I erase it so that I just have like a few guidelines in there. But I feel like if I were to do the very beginning preliminary sketch, it'd take more than 15 seconds, which I don't want. I don't want it to take longer. It's funny how much quicker I've gotten doing the sketches and the transfer and the inking and all of that. Because I remember when I started with me and then added Chrissy and Grandpa Steve, it was like more than an hour long for the live stream. And now it's like a half hour. Anybody catch the new Star Wars trailer for whatever the heck the title of the new Star Wars movie is? It looks, oh gosh, it looks so awful. They literally turned Star Wars into Transformers. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like when I watch that trailer. Just a bunch of nonsense and explosions to get people to the movie theater. I gotta draw this upside down. Can we see the pictures when you get them? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can share some of the pictures of my house when my sister remembers to send me them. And I'll kind of I'll do that tomorrow. I'll share some of the pictures and talk about like the changes that we've done, and well, not that I have done, but the changes that she's done, because it was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. The house that I bought, it was pretty rough when I bought it. I mean, I was able to talk the seller down. I think about almost $6,000 when I bought it, and so it was rather rough. And it's not a big house or anything. It's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and it's got pretty decent sized dining area and living room, and a pretty spacious kitchen also. And that it has one of the perks is it has a decent sized backyard also. That's one of the other things. It has a good sized backyard. I'll probably look into replacing the fence in the future, because the fence right now is not the greatest looking fence in the world. But yeah, I mean, in comparison to what it looked like when I bought it, it is just a whole new house. It had like this really awful floor and carpet when I bought it, and that all got replaced. And there's just two types of flooring that I'm having put in the house, and that's the flooring my sister's working on now. She's working on the vinyl flooring. I decided to put vinyl flooring in pretty much the entire house except for the stairs going up and the bedrooms. So the bedrooms have new carpet, and then of course almost everything has been painted so far. Still working on getting that finished, the paint. But the new roof and gutters, they just got finished up this week, so glad to have that done. Okay, I think I've missed this part. When will I move? I am not moving anywhere, and I am still living in Poland. I bought a house not to live in. I just bought a house because I'm going to rent it out, and it's just going to be extra cash flow. Because I talked about, I don't know when I talked about it, but I talked about like my plan for retirement, and I know that I've mentioned it several times, but I don't plan on working my entire life. It's something that I've always said ever since I was like 14 or 15 years old. I got my first job when I was 14, and pretty much worked from that time period, from like 14 until I went to college. And even in college I did work at the hospital a little bit, but for the most part was always working since I was 14. And growing up, I always saw my dad like just working so much. My dad worked so much in his life, and so when seeing that my entire life, I was like, you know what? There's just no way. I'm not doing that. And so I always told myself I'm going to retire at 40. No exceptions. No exceptions. I'm retiring at 40. And buying this house was just part of that plan. And I have a 10-year plan so that I can retire at 40. And basically the plan amounts to I'm going to buy a house every year for the next 10 years and just rent them out. And then by the end of the 10 years, I'll have enough rental properties that I won't have to work. And that's it. And I started with my first house this year. First time I ever bought a house. Had no idea what I was doing. I just called up a realtor and was like, can I look at this house? And then that same day I was under contract to buy it. So it's pretty much how it went. Oh, hey there, Barbara. Have I ever tried gouache? Yes, I have tried gouache. I'm not a huge fan of it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of gouache. It feels a little bit too much like acrylic. It's very opaque, which is kind of nice. But when it comes to paint, I just like oil. I kind of like watercolor. I haven't really dived into watercolor too much, but I've used it enough to know that I like it a little bit. Not enough to use it like full time or anything. But acrylic paint, never really a big fan of acrylic paint. It feels, acrylic paint just feels cheap. And it looks cheap too. I don't like acrylic paintings very often. In comparison to oil, there's just no comparison whatsoever. And gouache looks exactly like acrylic. So not, like I said, not a huge fan of gouache, but I have used it. And I have a set of gouache paint actually in my drawer over there. So am I going to make the cookbook when you retire? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll probably start doing stuff like that when I retire. Now, I mean, what I refer to as retirement doesn't mean that I quit doing art or even quit teaching art. But maybe I won't do it as consistently as I do it now. Because right now it's just like my full-time thing that I plan and do and all of that. Maybe I'll just end up making all the videos and tutorials that I want to do, regardless of trying to reach a broader audience or anything like that. I'll just do what I want. That's what retirement for me means. I just get to do what I want. Not that I don't already almost get to do what I want, but a little bit more of what I want. Oh, good morning, Mindy. And Sandri. I didn't see you come into the chat. Alrighty, I got the line art transferred, so now on to the inking. Gosh, it's so hard to work at the top of the paper. I have like the rest of the paper hitting me in the chest here, and okay, I'm still in the camera, so that's good. feel like I'm inking like random parts of Martha right now. Just whatever lines are vertical to me. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. I'm glad you guys like the family portrait. I've really started liking it as well. Just seeing everybody's lovely faces, and I can't wait to color it and then hang it up behind me. Because that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be the new studio back piece. It's going to be nice having the family looking over my shoulder, keeping me on path. So I will always be up to something behind your back. Yes, that is true, Sergio. You and Desert Prince will always be wreaking havoc right behind me. All right, Chrissy. Yeah, I won't forget. I'm gonna use the pictures that I used as reference to color you guys. My upstairs neighbor is doing something weird up there. I can hear him banging around. I don't know if you guys can hear him up there hammering, but he's doing something. And of course, he started just as I started live streaming. Right on schedule, right? Oh, hi there, Myra. Good to see you. Did you see your chibi, Myra? I don't remember. I don't remember if you were in the live stream since I drew you. Maybe you could have said something and I missed it or something. You know, we're almost up to like 40 names or something like this. Something ridiculous. I'm gonna have to count again. Because I think the last time I counted it was like 36, but that was like 2 or 3 days ago. And if that's the case, we're like up to 40 people. 40 family members. It's ridiculous. How could I ever remember that many names? You know what's going to be the true test? The true test on whether or not I really, really learned your guys' names as opposed to memorizing them. Because when you learn something, when you truly learn something, it's not something that you just forget over time. It's something that sticks with your memory. But when you memorize something, you tend to lose it after, a few days or something. But after I finish inking Gina here, I'll have to count how many people we have. There we go. One more line. Alrighty. So the base inking of Gina and Martha is complete. So I'll just give that a second to dry. I'll count how many people. Can't believe, oh yeah, I can't believe my neighbor's still banging. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna try to count everybody. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I know this is 11 because I've counted it a million times. 11, 12, 15, 19, 20, 24, 29, 30, 34, 36. That doesn't seem right. I swear like 2 days ago we had 36. Here's actually, this is easy. This is 16 right here, right? 5, 10, 15, 16, 21, 26, 30, 35? Did I count 35? I didn't skip Marcy, did I? So, no, 16 here. 16. 17, I didn't count myself. So 17. 22. Here's 28. 30. 35. I keep getting different numbers. It is so hard to not miss somebody. So this is 16. Yes, that's 16. So let's just cover everybody up. 16, 17, 22, 27, 30, 35. Okay, 35. We got 35 of you in here. That's just a crazy number. 35 names. I remember all 35 names, which I just don't believe. Every time I name everyone off, by the time I get to the end, I was like, I don't know how I'm doing this. Okay, Chrissy, I'll see you over on your live stream here in a few minutes. Oh, that's hilarious, Shiny. Oh, hey there, Mac. Good to see you. Did you see your chibi? You see your chibi over here? Alrighty, time for the outline. And that will finish up, and then we can all head over to Chrissy's live stream, which will be taking place in a few minutes. She's getting set up now, so I guess there was a time change last week or some time ago. I don't know when the time change was, but the daylight savings time happened, but it hasn't happened here in Europe, or at least not in Poland. And I missed last week's live stream because I didn't realize the time change, and it happened like an hour and a half before I anticipated it happening. Alrighty, I think that does it. So Martha and Gina are complete. So it is time to zoom out a little bit so you guys can see the whole family. And I am going to name every single one of you plus pets. So all 35 of you plus the 5 pets. I think there's 5 pets. So that's 40 names. Yeah. 35 family members, 5 pets. No. Yeah, 5 pets. There's not a one sneaking around somewhere, right? Yeah, so 5 pets. So 40 names, all right? So here we go. Make sure you pay attention because I'm going to test you guys tomorrow. This is Lindy, Lily, Anna, Janice, Wendy, Chrissy, me, Nugget, Noodle, Steve, Sergio, Desert Prince, Precious, Mayong, Jennifer, Matthew, Kev, Linda, Donna, Sandri, Stefania, Marcy, Brenda, Joy, Kenny, Barbara, Paulo, Ash, Jessica, Priya, Clover, Shiny, Gabor, Myra, Oksana, Mache, Shell. I keep wanting to say Jess. It's Shell. Mac, and then Gina and Martha. I didn't skip anybody, right? I got everybody? That's everyone. I'll do it one more time. I'll try to be faster. Linda, Lily, Anna, Janice, Wendy, Chrissy, me, Nugget, Noodle, Steve, Sergio, Desert Prince, Precious, Mayong, Jennifer, Matthew, Kev, Linda, Donna, Sandri, Stefania, Marcy, Brenda, Joy, Kenny, Barbara, Paulo, Ash, Jessica, Priya, Clover, Shiny, Garbor, Myra, Oksana, Mache, Shell, Mac, Gina, Martha. Oh my goodness, so many names. So many names. I got all of you. I have this. I'm not gonna forget. Not gonna forget. I got all of it. Thank you, Lily. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Every day that I get all of your names right, you have to make sure you hit the thumbs up button. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to be over in Chrissy's live stream for a little bit. I have to leave today. But yeah, so I'll see you guys over there. And then I'll also see you tomorrow. So have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. And I'll see you in a bit. Take care. Peace.